Good morning, you guys. Saturday morning. My very handsome husband and I are going to do a little fence work today. We have the one little section towards the water that we really need to fix and get that fence up to keep Rhaenyra mainly on our property and not the neighbor's property. So she kind of sometimes can be a problem running around that fence down there. Anyway, I am very confused as to his plan. He's told me his plan, and to me, you know, I'm a visionary, but it makes no sense. So let's see how Rob's plan plays out, and let's get this day started. Okay, so down there where we're going to put the new little fence, there's a lot of those little pine trees down by the lake. So luckily, we got us another one of these little CC pole saws. Now we have one. We love that one so much that we use at the Uvalde property that we got one for here at the house too, because we don't have to carry it back and forth. So we have to clear out some of those tree limbs in order to get the fence down there and be able to work around it, because there's a lot of little pine trees down there. You'll see that in a little bit.
Cece was nice enough to send us another one.
Yeah, nice of them. So they sent us another one because we told them how much we love that one. Yes. And we would like to have one for here and one for there, being that we used it so often.
Oh, with safety glasses?
Yes, it comes with everything.
Nice.
2 batteries. Yep. So you can have one charged all the time.
Comes with a lanyard or a harness.
Charger. Safety goggles.
Extra chain.
Pretty nice.
Screwdriver.
To tighten up your chain.
We're going to use this for the
bar oil.
Yep.
Yes.
And a pair of gloves in the charger.
Very nice. So we're going to get that set up.
Yep.
Wait, that little handle's different. What does that handle do?
Oh, you know what? But it goes on.
Our other one doesn't have that handle like that. Well, we better read the directions. Well, it just took a second to open up the instructional manual, and you see it goes right there on the side of the saw. So it's real simple, just screws in right there, and it gives you a little handle, I guess, when you're cutting down some branches that might be a little bit more difficult to cut. So you got your little handle right there to kind of hold on better. So that's really nice. All right, this is where we're working at, down at the very back of the property up against the little lake. Our neighbors got their horse fence done. Horses are pretty, beautiful horses. Rhaenyra is a very good watchdog, you guys. She's a really good dog. But if she knows of somebody, she's just very alert. And I told Robert, I worry about her going around this corner. If people from our neighbors are walking down to go to the lake or something, they have friends over, I don't want her to run around this corner. And she's never bit anyone ever, but she just barks very aggressively. And she can be kind of scary when she gets that aggressive bark. And so we want to finish this off so we don't ever have a issue with that. Now, I don't know what his plan is, so I'm anxious to see how he plans to run this wire up this hill.
Okay, first of all, we're going to use the CC to trim them limbs over here so we can get in the fence.
Yeah.
Without any
so we can get down there.
Obstructions.
Yes.
So the plan is to wrap it here, and then I'm going to bring it down around the big pole, and then I'll pull it this way, because there's no way I can pull it that way. I have to go down there, go around it, bring the chain up, hook it onto the trailer,
and then come back up.
Yep, that's the plan. So
you're going to go on this side of the post, and then down there you're going to go behind it. So you're going to flip it around at that end.
Oh, I guess you're right. We're going to have to do the opposite, though. It's going to have to be on the other side and go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the only thing difference. Instead of the fence being on this side, the wire is going to be on the opposite side.
Yeah, because there's no way you could do that coming up the hill if you put the wire on this side like this post is. So just right here, it's going to have to be a little different right there. I see what you're saying. Yeah. So you're going to go down around that big post and pull up. Yeah. That's what I was confused about earlier, because I'm like, how are you going to be on his property? Because to put the wire on the same side.
Unfortunately, the wire, instead of being, when you build fence, you're supposed to put the fence first. Well, your animals first inside, then the fence, then the poles. but we don't have.
But we don't have the animals to
cattle
keep
and
in.
stuff like that.
But yeah.
But as in fence building goes, I'm
Yeah.
doing it incorrectly. But that's the
Well, if they have horses on that side, so you would be doing it correctly.
I'm talking about my property.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's
If
get
you have
going.
any ranchers out there, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Yes. All right, I'm going to start with doing a little trimming down there myself. So we put the battery.
So you're going to use the pole saw?
Yeah, just so I can get a little higher and get out of the way.
The pole attachment?
Yes. I'll take this off.
That's...
I'm going to put this on this end right here as such.
Okay.
Now it's at this crazy angle, so you just push this button right here, and you can move it kind of to a better angle.
That's
right
nice.
there.
It also telescopes too.
Yeah, you can open it up with these right here. Now,
You flip the little bail if you want to show them how the telescopes it.
ready to go.
All right. You want to show how you telescope it?
Yeah, you just flip these open. Open this. It's real easy though.
A little bail, and
Pull
then
it out.
and then flip the bail back over
Close
to.
it back down.
Yep.
Oh, this one's right here.
You can actually
be
adjust
tightened
the
up.
tightness of the bail. Yeah, she's adjusting
Yeah,
it
that
right
wasn't tightened enough. So now,
Yeah.
let me see.
now. There you go.
There, now it stays.
All right.
All right, let's get down here.
Hold on, let me get a better position real fast. I gotta hop over the trailer, guys. Hold on. Sorry.
I can't cut their whole tree down, but I'm trying to trim it because we gotta get the wire on this side. That's gonna be a little tricky for us, love. We can do it though.
We can do it.
Let's cut this one too. This one's dead. I'm cutting it here off. I'm gonna take it off of this pole though.
Okay. Not gonna use the pole attachment no more. Hey, before you do that, why don't you take the battery out for safety wise? Before you.
Very smart, baby. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's my safety guy.
That's safety guy now.
That's my safety guy.
There you go.
Only because I'm going to cut at the bottom, and I
Yeah.
feel like the pole is kind of going to keep me at a disadvantage when trying to cut the bottom. So that comes off very easily.
And then just reattach the
down.
battery to the bottom.
Battery back on, and then I can use, and I even have this little handle.
That's
here.
cool. And this new one, our older one, didn't have the little handle.
Yeah.
That's kind of nice little feature.
Okay.
Let's talk about hard work, guys.
Yes, you have to pull each piece around. You have to cut it and then wrap it around the post and staple it all the way down. We haven't finished these last three right here because it's hard to staple when your head's bent over upside down. But that's what you do.
It's got to be over 100 degrees.
Well, at least feels like it's high humidity here. So this side's already been stapled all the way down.
Imagine that high humidity in Houston.
Wrap it really tight. That way when you pull it, it's going to be pulling from both H braces and not just one post. All right. All right, you guys. He is dragging that wire down. Pulled it down. He's wrapped it around the end post. Then he's going to come back up so far. And then we're going to cut it. We put these 2x6s on each end. You screw them down, pancake it on there. We wrap
It's a poor man's fence puller.
Poor man's fence puller. We do have a come along, and we hook the chain around the. Well, you'll see. I'll just let you see what we do here instead of trying to explain it. At least it's shady over here. Oh, there's some boaters out in the pond today. It is a beautiful day.
All right, I'm ready for the 2x6s.
Okay. All right, so we lay the wire flat. We put a 2x6 on each side of the wire.
It could be a 2x4.
Or 2x4s. We had 2x6s that were the right size. We didn't have to cut them. They were already wrapped. And you just sandwich them with that wire in the middle.
just like that, and we're gonna cut it here.
You leave a little bit, so you cut it.
I'm gonna cut it, wrap the chain around it, take the chain back up to the trailer, and start pulling it.
Rhaenyra's got to be right up in your work.
Oh yeah, she's my helper. She's my helper.
Right up in your work. It's funny.
We might have to put like some.
Well, we have that real short piece of cattle panel. We could put a T-post out in the water and just cattle panel out to the water, so she won't be doing that right there.
Yes, exactly.
Because this is this is to keep you on this side, Rhaenyra. That's right.
Yes.
You're too good of a watchdog. She don't like anybody out in that field.
Nobody. So hand me the cutters and I'll go ahead and cut this.
Yeah. Sure is shiny.
Hold that button.
Well, that didn't take you too long.
No.
Okay. Hold the button.
Yeah, see if I can get some more.
Oh. It's kind of scary. Oh, that's it? Well, that's just enough, babe. This is kind of a hard job, I'm not gonna lie. We've never done uphill like this before, so this is our first time with this experience coming uphill and not being able to use our tractor, but using the come along. So
Here she goes.
here we go. We're gonna see what happens here.
Okay, there's a dog over here.
I don't know, do you want me just to film or is there something else I should be doing?
Should be somewhere. Unlocks it. Unlocks it.
Oh, there it goes. It's moving. Okay, you guys. It's not quite as tight as normally, and obviously it's because we're pulling on a very steep slope. And as we pulled it tighter, it started raising up higher at that end down there and was leaving a huge gap. So that part does not look as tight. We had to just kind of do that one by hand. But what we're going to do is come back with some T-posts and put in between just to make sure that they all stay, you know, up and down the way it would, because there's a little bit of a gap right down here. Taut? Taut, yeah.
Like this.
Yeah,
In between each one of them.
I think so. In between each one, we put that T-post there, and then we don't have any problems. I think that'll be good. And then we're going to put a T-post out there in the water. I think we have some cattle panel left from our chicken coop that's about 5 foot. So we'll go 5 foot out into that water and put a T-post and put a piece of cattle panel there. Well, that horse panel, actually, it's got small holes. And that'll keep little Riri on our side and not on the neighbor's side. You know, someone said before, they said good fencing makes good neighbors. I don't want Ree to get in trouble and nip at somebody or get too aggressive with someone she doesn't recognize. Yeah, it's not worth it when we can just put up some fencing, keep her over here.
We've got a keep out sign.
We do have a keep out. We have no trespassing. We have private property signs, but you guys, believe it or not, people will walk down this lake, especially if it's low, and they'll just fish on our pier, and they'll come over and do.
Like they don't know it's private property.
Yeah, and we see people sometimes down here on our pier, and we're like, excuse me, and they're like, oh, we didn't know we couldn't fish here. Like, really? You didn't know with all the signs?
All right, what else are you going to do today?
I'm just going to cut this last one, I think. That's the only one that hits my lawnmower when I come underneath.
You don't think you should trim the rest of these pine trees too much?
I kind of like them down like that. It gives like a little bit of privacy. I don't like them real skinny at the bottom.
You don't want them to look like this one.
No, okay, this is, okay, if you look across the lake, if that guy's, he's trimmed off his on the bottom, and I don't like that look.
Okay.
I want mine to be like hedge.
Yeah.
But I did trim away from that chair. So
That was the only reason why that one, huh?
yeah, because somebody
Keep
can
on
sit
getting
in that
closer
chair.
and closer to me. I gotta zoom. Sorry, there you go. There you go. That's good.
Because someone can sit in that chair. The chair's kind of mildewy, but it's still a good chair. So someone could sit there and have a glass of tea or something. And
You used to say that when we first got the property. We put that chair down there, and she goes, one day that pine tree will be big enough to you can sit underneath it.
yeah,
Well,
because it was about as big as that one behind it when we first put the chair there.
now 9 years later, you can actually sit under the pine tree.
And yeah, and you get shade almost all day long under that chair.
Right.
You can drink whatever and have a nice little view.
Mm-hmm.
So that one's good. I'm sure that one's like in metal, and then everything else I like to leave bushy.
Maybe I should mow all that down there now.
Kind of weeded around the chair.
Yeah.
No, not by the water, just around the chair.
Okay.
I want it to grow up down there by the water because it keeps people from trying to come across.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I guess, are we done for the day then?
I'm done for the day. I'll go into my second job now.
The
We're
one
gonna
that
go.
the ones that actually pays you.
Well, guys, we appreciate you hanging out with us while we're doing fence work and using our new CC saw.
Yes, and we got that fence put up, so I'm very excited about that and very thankful.
Don't forget to follow us or keep watching because Monday we head off to Portland, Maine.
Vacation coming up.
So exciting. We've never been up on the northeast side of the United States.
Yeah, we really haven't been on the East Coast at all, except for we was in Miami down in the Keys a couple of years ago, but never up on the northeast side ever, the New England area, never. So we're so excited to experience that. And of course, you guys will get to come along with us.
Yes.
We took some screenshots of the comments when you guys suggested places to go and things to do. So we're going to try
Have
to get
some
all
lobster
that done.
rolls.
This thing is hanging in my face here. It's the barn pull down. Okay.
Anyways,
I'm Tina.
I'm Rob.
We're living off the hill.
Bye,
Bye
y'all.
guys.